I'm 100% a Cowboy fan, but the Los Angeles Rams, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, y'all really came through for a player. You feel me? Hey man, what's up with you guys? It is your boy West Coast. It's middle of the month, so you already know bills was due. I had stuff I had to do this morning. I had to chop it up and screw it up one time. Had to send some money from my gaming account to my Bitcoin account. Then it had to drop to the Bitcoin. Then I had to wash it to turn it into money. And then I have to turn it into money. I had to send it to my other account. And then it had to sit there for 40 minutes. And then I had to jump on one leg. You know what I mean? But no matter what, the Rams sent that payment. Appreciate you, man. I love people who bet and actually pay, right? A shout out to those folks, right? But yo, man, what's up, everybody? It is your boy West Coast. We live in the building, man. I hope everybody tap in, come in here. Make sure you guys hit that share button. Make sure you guys hit that star button. What's up, Blue Star Mafia 86? The mob in the game. What up, boy? I see you, man. Mob ties over there. I see you, boy. Who else we got over here? The reason why I'm not on my computer this morning is because I got some people doing some work in my house. And they're doing some work in my garage, and they're doing some work in up there, so it's just really loud. You know what I'm saying? So we just go over here with it. But don't trip. I'll be live. Our regular Uncut that will be on the big T on the big screen later on tonight. I just couldn't be in there right now. What's up, Cuzzo? I see you. Henny Demo. What's up, boy? I see you, man. Appreciate you for tapping in. Appreciate you. So yo, man, you guys already know whenever West Coast goes live. There's two things you guys can do. First thing you must do is you must hit that share button. Hey, baby, can you grab me a hat out there? Run a damn ball, please. I need everybody to hit that share button, man. I posted the laptop that I'm trying to get for my birthday, man. i7 joint, yeah, I mean, real fast with the clicks and the clacks, you know what I'm saying? And this is what we're going to do. As soon as I get my new laptop, we're going to have sound effects. We're going to have people jumping out the screen. We're going to have people doing the people's elbow on folks. This is going to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to be a part of it. So I appreciate everybody for the love and support that everybody's showing me. You feel me? Over everything. You feel me? So let's get it. Now, for whatever reason, it is not once again doing this. I'm gonna have to go in my garage because I can't see who is actually. Is one of my can you turn my computer on? Or is it already on? All right, so we about to go out there. It just might be a little bit loud because Facebook is tripping. I can't see no comments. I can't see who's sending stars. I can't see nothing on that. So we about to go out here. We're about to test it. Okay, it looks like they finished. Looks like they finished. I'm getting some stuff installed in my garage. Actually, it's in my house, actually. Let me turn this on real quick so I can actually see y'all comments, man. You feel me? Hey, man, you guys already know, man, I am not a Cowboy live streamer. I am a Cowboy life streamer. So my shows are always going to be a little bit more lively, a little bit more day-to-day-ish. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is my day-to-day life. This is what I do. This is how you get to actually rock with West Coast. Like, you guys get to see me when I be at the car wash, when I be, you know what I mean? Like, throughout the day, I be getting haircuts, all types of stuff. Whatever I'm doing throughout the day. And if it's Cowboy related, y'all gonna see it. You feel me? So I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Let me click this real quick. While I do this, y'all know y'all got a job to do. While I do this, y'all should be hitting the share button. Like, come on now, we all got stuff to do. I got to turn the computer on. Y'all got to get to hit the share button. So let's get it. So, yo, Dak is back. Dak is back. Dak is back. Dak is back. Ha my boy Jeffrey. What up, Jeff? What up, Jeff? What up, boy? I see you, my boy. Appreciate you for tapping in. See you over there on YouTube. Appreciate you. Who else we got? We got a little baby 38. What's up, boy? Appreciate you. Thank you for tapping in. Who else we got over there? Look like we got Jeff Brigham over there. Appreciate you, my boy Jeff, for tapping in on the tap in. Appreciate you, sir. Who else we got over here? Boop, boop. We got Brian Harris. Facebook, I see you. It's just taking forever to load up. It is taking forever to load up. You know what I'm saying? But I see you, Facebook. I definitely see you. Let me see if I can get over here so I can get up. Let's see. Facebook is moving slow this morning, man. It is moving slow this morning. Let's see. All right, bam. Now we up. Hey, we up. Let's go. So, yo, man, what's up, Herbie? Herbie Hill. What up, boy? I see you, man. What up, Roger Smith? What up, Drewski? What up, Drewski? What, man? My quarterback back, bro. Y'all, listen to me. Y'all better be happy I ain't up doing. Hey! What can you say to me? What can you say to me right now? Nothing. Nothing at all. My quarterback's back. What do you have to say to me? What? What negative do you want to say to me? Because I know somebody want to say something. What? Who is trying to kill my high this morning? Tell me. I am on a natural high this morning. Who's trying to ruin it? What can you tell me? Dak is back. Boy, if you don't knock it off, there's nothing you can tell me. I'm about to turn my fan on. I'm already too hot. I gotta turn my fan on. Because Dakota Rain, Prescott is back. Ow! Let's go, boy. Say, man, I'm all the way in my feelings. Bro. Your quarterback is back. Let's go. But yo, y'all already know whenever West Coast goes live, there's two things you guys must do. First thing you must do is you must hit the share button. Okay? We got 135 people watching on Facebook, The Book of Faces. We have 20 people watching on YouTube, The Ubes of Two. You know what I'm saying? I need all 20 of y'all on YouTube. Go down to the bottom of that screen, and I want you to see that big old thing that looked like an Eagles fan's girlfriend. It looked like this. Did y'all see all them ugly women in Philadelphia this week? I'm just saying, man. I'm like, listen, from now on, when y'all cut the commercial break, don't pan across the span. Don't do that. Because, bro, I listen to me. I almost threw up in my mouth, man. I swear to God, I promise. I swear for God I did. It's some ugly women in Philadelphia. That's all I'm saying. I see why they always mad in Philly. It's some ugly ass women in Philadelphia. I'm just saying, man, they wearing green. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, why they got to pan the camera like this on commercial break? Don't do that. From now on, pan it like this. You know what I'm saying? But yo, go to the bottom of the screen, hit that button that looked like a share button right there. On the Book of Faces, you know what the share button is because you guys so aggressive. You guys have invented sharing. You know what I'm saying? I need everybody right now to share. And if you a real ass Cowboy fan like my boy Michael McQueen, is that McQueen? He from the French side of wherever he from. I like that MCQ. You know what I'm saying? He from, you know what I'm saying? He from the French side or somewhere. You feel me? Because say my middle name is Deschamps. You know what I'm saying? My middle name is Deschamps. You know what I'm saying? Deschamps. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm from the French part of Compton. You know what I'm saying? You know, the west side part. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm not from Compton. That's a joke. But yo, what's up, Mike? I see you, boy. Ben Garcia. What up, Ben? Crazy ass Ben. What the hell you doing, Ben? Who else we got up here? We got Shakina Jones. What's up with you? Appreciate you. We got Drew Sal Sir. What's up? That means there's a junior out there that's banging the star. Appreciate you, boy. Robert Glenn. Appreciate you. David Fernandez Jr. Appreciate you, boy. George. Hey, also shout out to my boy David. He just started a new job on my mama. He did. He was working hard at his other job. They wouldn't, you know, talking about he had to go get more money. He went out there, jumped down the world, and got himself a whole new gig to support his family, man. So salute to my boy David. Hey, man, I need everybody right now. And today, his first day on the job, too, on my mama today. That's what he told me, at least. Today is first day on the job. So salute to my boy David, first day of the job. I need y'all to bang that right now. Tell everybody right now, stop what you're doing. Tell my boy congratulations, first day of the job. You feel me? Craven. What's up, Craven? What's up, boy? I see you, man. Who else we got up in here? Let me see these YouTubes. We got some. Who we got on YouTube? Who we got? We got 21 people watching on YouTube. Little baby 38. What's up with you, little baby? Appreciate you for my boy for tapping in always. Drew Sal, appreciate you. Use a fool for that one. Appreciate you, Robert. David, what's up with you? Hey, what's up? Hey, Dwayne Yaz, listen to me. I already know you probably made a bet to change your profile picture. You a real ass Cowboy fan for doing it. Salute you. I get it, bro. I'm sorry. Don't ever bet with Cooper Rush though. That's all I'm gonna say. Roland, what's up with you? Paris, Texas in the building. Not France, but Texas. Zachary, what's up, Zachary? And who else we got in here? Betcha, what's Betcha? Cynthia Chase, what's up with you, Cynthia Chase? Daryl, what's up, Daryl? Appreciate you for tapping in. All right, man. So that's pretty much all the homies right there. We got that's everybody. That's everybody. That's everybody. So we can basically get to this content now. NFZs, what's up with you? Alfonso, what's up with you? Lil Baby, what's up with you? Who else we got up in here? NFZs, I seen you. Alfonso Lambarazzi, what's up with you? Azteca, what's up with you? I see you too. So, yo, man, we got all the homies. Everybody that's normally all the crazy ass Cowboy fans usually up in here. Y'all up in here. Appreciate y'all. Let's go ahead and get on to what we came to talk about, man. So, Cowboys get their quarterback back officially yesterday, and I'm uber duper excited. I know a lot of you guys want to know West Coast. What are your thoughts on Dak? Because I think a lot of you guys right now are so scared. You guys are so scared. Like, oh my God, Dak is going to come back. Dak is going to come back and we're going to throw the ball 50 times. Oh my God. Oh my God, Dak is coming back and we're going to throw the ball 40 times. Listen to me. Worst case scenario, Dak comes back and we throw the ball 40, 50 times. You know what happens? You'll probably still win. You want to know why? Because listen, I've disagreed with how the Dallas Cowboys have run their offense. Why? Because I believe they pass the ball too much. But guess what? I was doing that after we won games. Like literally, I was the guy complaining after a win. That was my guy. That was me. So guess what? Even if they change it up and throw the ball 100 times with Dak, 100 times with Dak is better than 100 times with Cooper Rush. Now, obviously, they're not going to throw the ball that much. And I'm going to at least not know 50 times. And obviously, they're going to remember that Dak does have a, broken, he was out for something that was on his finger, on his hand. So one would assume that they would take that serious and not just go out there and just have him out here willy-nilly in the ball. So that's the first thing I'm going to say. But even if they do, bro, even if they do decide to throw the ball 40 times with Dak Prescott, bro, you will still win the game. I'm going to tell you guys, versus these next couple teams, Detroit Lions, also the goddamn Bears, Detroit Lions, bro, I'm going to tell you this right now. The Dallas Cowboys are a 7+. The Detroit Lions are a 7-point underdog. It is plus 2240. Listen, the Dallas Cowboys were never a plus 240. Never. We were underdogs. We were never a plus 240. I would have jumped at a 240. We was like 188, 147. That's what I was winning money off of. Just with the addition of Dak Prescott, bro, you're a whole 7-point favorite. And look at the over. The over is 48. You know what that lets me know? They let me know Dak's back, Dak's back, Dak's back, Dak's back. Man, with Dak Prescott alone, you're gonna get 50. You're gonna get at least 14 points. You're gonna get 14 points right off the muscle. Just with having Dak back, you're gonna get 14 points. You're gonna get 14 points easily. In this past game, now I don't like talk about what if, so I'm not even gonna talk about that. Who gives a damn? You know what I'm saying? What if my baby mama wasn't who she was? You know what I'm saying? Like, just, you know what I'm saying? I need to pray for her. Lord, you know what? Because I've been talking about her a lot. Lord, whatever's going on in her life, touch her, Lord. Because I don't want no brick to fall on her head or nothing like that. So touch her, Lord. All right, there we go. Because I use her for a lot of examples, but just because she's on my head, I got to pray for her. You know what I'm saying? I got to pray for her. But yeah, man, like, think about this, bro. The Dallas Cowboys offense right now, these past weeks, have been living off defense, right? So now I'm going to tell you guys what you guys need to actually do is this. You actually really get to start your season over. Because this offense is going to look totally different with number 4 in it. It's going to look totally different. Why you think CeeDee Lamb said last night, bruh? CeeDee Lamb said that this offense is going to pop. That's what CeeDee Lamb said. He said this offense is going to pop, P-O-P, pop with number 4 in it. It's going to pop. You feel me? That lets me know that they understand that, bro, there's about to be an explosion of offense. Now, I'm going to tell you this right here. I am not asking for Dak to come back and throw the ball 4D times. That is not what I am saying. Honestly, I want 2016 efficient Dak back. Just like old dink and dunk Dak back. But I want to know, I want to ask you guys a question. Are you guys okay with Dak coming back and being a dink and dunk quarterback? Because I'm going to tell you this right now. All the dink and dunk quarterbacks, Jalen Hurts is a dink and dunk quarterback. He takes what the defense gives him, 100%. 100%. He took what the defense gave him. If it was run, he went to run. If it was pass, he was pass. That's why his stats were so evenly placed. Like, are you guys okay with that? Will you? I'm asking you guys a question. If Dak goes out there and only throws the ball 20 times, 23 times, connects 16 of them for like 200 yards, are you guys going to be okay with it? Because at the end of the day, you guys didn't have no problem with Cooper Rush doing that, but you guys had a huge problem with Dak doing that. Because I have been asking for Dak to be like that forever. I never wanted Dak throwing the ball 30, 40 times. Never. I've always said the sweet spot for Dak Prescott is 26 to 30 passes. But the problem is you guys see these other guys, oh yeah, but did you see my fantasy football? Man, my fantasy football team, he got me 38 points. Why? Because he went 42 of 58 with 2 touchdowns. Yeah, but did they win the game? No. Like, I want to know, fan base, will you not change your expectations? Because the question that everybody keeps on asking me, and y'all know I get irritated. For a guy who got a gang of kids, I get irritated very easy. The question that be irritating me, that keeps irritating me, that people keep asking me is this. Well, are the Dallas Cowboys going to change when Dak comes back? Well, no, they should change. Why? Because you got a better quarterback. I don't want to be acting like the same bum-ass offense with Dak. No, I don't want to do that. Because we were a different offense. So, yes, they should change. Hell yeah, they should change. You know what I'm saying? They should change. Why? Because you have a better facilitator of plays, better facilitator of the pass, better facilitator when guys get messed up and going all over the place. You have a better of all that. And listen to me. If you listen to me, listen to me. Stop being lazy fans and saying you don't care, because you do care. Okay? Stop being those contradictive fans that say that you don't care. If you are at the point where you don't care we win, that means you're a kindergarten of fans. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. How you win right now affects how you win the playoffs. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. What if I told you your daughter passed her class? You'd be like, good. But what if you found out she cheated? Would you care? Yes, so you do care how things get done. You do care. And guess what? There has to be a degree of we caring how things get done. We can't just be, oh, I don't care as long as we win. We did that last year. We lost in the first round of the playoffs. How about everybody care about how we win? Like, you feel me? Because remember last year we was like, I don't give a damn. I just want to win. We said that last year. Remember last year we said that we not going to do that no more. We said that we were going to actually care about guys playing good in a win or in a loss. Because I'm going to tell you what happens. Everybody can identify people who play good in a win. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, man. Such and such. Oh, yeah, he's a baller, man. He's a baller. But when we lose a game and I'm like, yo, I know we lost this game, but such and such played good. Oh, no, he's a bum. He's a bastard. He's a this or he's a thater. No, bruh, it's not the Cowboys. Fan base, are we ready to change the intent? Because listen, if you guys are really expecting Dak to come back and throw the ball 40 times and complete 38 passes for 400 yards, that's what you guys are expecting right now. And don't try to act like you're not, because I know you. What's up, Alan W. Brown? He says we he can anticipate throws. Russ is not there yet to be able to throw people open. That's a good point. Hey man, I'm cooking right now, and I ain't talking about Russell Wilson right now. Hell no, nah, man. Don't. When I say I'm cooking, I'm talking about Dakota Rain. I'm talking about Dakota Rain. I'm gonna tell you this right now, Russell Wilson, that mother guy, I don't know, he in the microwave. That boy got a microwave in the back. He in there microwaving food. Beep, 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 30 seconds. Beep, you know what I mean? Hey, real quick, I gotta pause real quick. Because it's my boy Jesse Perez. He been banging a set with me for at least 2-3 years. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Hey, there you go. Hey, drop what you're doing. Tell my boy Jesse Perez happy birthday, man. You feel me? He's 63 years old. He been dealing with these Cowboys for 63 years. God damn, he is special. He appreciate you. Everybody right now, Facebook specifically, I need you to stop what you're doing. Tell my boy Jesse Perez happy birthday. You feel me? Now, where the hell was we at? We were talking about, I got to start writing stuff down when I pause. So, conversation. That we were talking about Dak Prescott and coming back, things like that. Okay. So, when the expectation for Dak Prescott coming back cannot be what y'all want it to be, bro. Because physically, you don't want him doing that. Okay? We need to bring down our expectations right now. Because there are people out there that think that Dak's about to come back. He's going to throw it like crack rock 40 times. And why CeeDee Lamb's going to look like a god. No. That is not what needs to happen. Hey, we're at 1,200 stars. We're trying to get to 2,000. We're about 800 stars away. I still got that Dak jersey from yesterday. Top Star Givers going on with a Dak Prescott. I got another one. I got two of them. Catalina Sora, appreciate you for the 200 stars. We need to bring our expectations down. You know what I'm saying? What we need from Dak Prescott right now, honestly, is really good decision making. Like, we need really good decision making. We need a quarterback that's not going to throw into double coverage when it's obvious it's double coverage. We need a quarterback that's going to see guys that are wide open when they're wide open. Like, that's it. I don't really need a quarterback to come back to throw the ball 40 times. That is not the offense we need to be running. Even if Dak is, listen to me. Even if you believe, listen, I'm going to tell you like this. Instead of saying Dak is overrated, tell me what he's done to be overrated. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. People who use, I always give you guys this speech. People who use words like overrated, underrated, love, elite, hate, those types of words, those are like synonyms, those words that just are very bland. Those are people who don't know how to explain themselves. Because you'll never hear me say, oh yeah, that guy's elite. You know what I'm gonna tell you? I'm gonna tell you what he's good at, he's doing. So when people say, oh, you love your mama. So you telling me you love your mom as much as you love cake? You love cake, right? You love your mama, right? Yeah, but you don't love them the same, but and still you use the exact same word to describe both. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say we don't use the word elite. We don't use the word, we don't use those words. You know, we just don't use those words because you cannot judge what elite is. Elite is your opinion of something. That's just being real. It's your opinion of something. You know what I'm saying? But I don't use those words. You know what I'm saying? I tell my lady I love her. You know what I'm saying? He says, you act like he's some great quarterback. I act like he's a top 10 quarterback. That's it. Now, I'm going to tell you, the cold thing about Dak Prescott is this. Dak Prescott has to, listen to me, like every quarterback in the NFL has flaws. You know what I'm saying? There's really no great quarterback right now. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers looks at 3-3. Jalen Hurts listen to me. We're not afraid of the Eagles. Like, we're not afraid. Eagles, y'all can have what y'all want to have, but I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. If Dak plays in that game, we all know it's a different game. We all know it's a different game. We all know it's a different game. You know what I'm saying? We don't even have to go into that conversation. We're not even going to do that. We already know that's a different conversation. He says Dak threw 10 interceptions last year, had 14 fumbles. He didn't have 14 fumbles. He had 11 interceptions. He also broke the Dallas Cowboys touchdown record, throwing 37. Guess how many touchdowns Aaron Rodgers threw last year? 37. So you mean to tell me Dak threw the same amount of touchdowns Aaron Rodgers did? And also, Aaron Rodgers played in 17 games last year. Dak only played in 16. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Dak doesn't have to be the best quarterback in football. But I'm going to tell you guys, and as soon as I say this, 50 people are going to jump off. Black quarterbacks get held to a higher standard. I'm just being real with you. Because guess what? Nobody said any of that about Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford didn't have to do all that. None of that. Matthew Stafford just went to another team that was already stacked. You know what I'm saying? So nobody really cares about that. But I will tell you this, Dak Prescott, black quarterbacks, they always have a higher esteem that they have to achieve to. And that's just real, man. You want to know why? Because they don't say any of that about anybody else. They don't say that about anybody else. Dak is the only quarterback that has to be great. Bro, great quarterbacks don't win Super Bowls. What are you talking about? Nick Foles was not great. What? What? Nick Foles is not great. Like what? I can name a slew of quarterbacks that were not great who all have Super Bowl rings. And I'm going to tell you this. Typically, great quarterbacks don't win a lot of Super Bowls. I'm just being real with you. How many does Aaron Rodgers have? How many does Drew Brees have? How many does McNair have? How many does not Joe Montana. How many does, what's the boy name? Dan Marino. How many does Dan Marino have? You want to know why? Because great quarterbacks tend to play in an era where other great quarterbacks are available. Dan Marino was a great quarterback, but there was also a bunch of other great quarterbacks in the league. So guess what? You get those great quarterbacks have better teams. The Super Bowl is a team. The Super Bowl is the ultimate team achievement. Why do you think it's so hard to go back to back? Think about this. You rarely even see the team. Listen to me. You barely see teams go back to back in the playoffs. I'm just keeping it real. You barely see that in the playoffs. The NFL is the most consistently competitive sport in all football. Why do you think the Chiefs lost this week? You feel me? Who would have thought the Giants would be 5-1? Think about this. If the playoffs started today, Green Bay's not even a playoff team. Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know right now if the playoffs started today, Green Bay's not in the playoffs? You know who's in the playoffs? The Giants, the Dallas Cowboys, and the Philadelphia Eagles. Think about this. The division that everybody says is the worst has three playoff teams right now. Think about that. If the playoffs started right now, that you have the Dallas Cowboys, the Philadelphia Eagles, and the Giants. And the Giants all in the playoffs right now. The NFC East, we get both wild cards. Think about that. That's crazy, right? We were just the NFL least. Now we have 3 teams in the playoffs. That's crazy, right? You see how it flips. And guess what? There wasn't no major turnovers in the NFL. Like the Giants didn't really get nobody that's overly dope on their team. Nobody did that. Tampa Bay wouldn't be in the playoffs either. That's Tom Brady. That's Aaron Rodgers would not be in the playoffs right now. And neither would Joe Burrows. And neither would the boy in the Chargers. Neither would they. It wouldn't. Neither would the Rams. All these great quarterbacks that y'all say are great, none of these dudes would be in the playoffs right now. And to be honest with you, there's a really good chance that Tom and Rodgers probably won't make the playoffs. You want to know why? Because Minnesota's 5-1. Think about that. Aaron Rodgers is going to have to beat men. They're going to have to catch Minnesota. NFC East, it should be called the NFC Beast, like Tyrone said. Tampa Bay leaves their division. Okay, praise God. I thought New England. I'm not New England. I thought the Saints were in first place. But if Ted said it, then I believe it. They're in first place by what? What are they? Blake Mayo said who they lose to. Blake, you know who they lose to. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. This is none of my business though. This is none of my business though. On my mama, the Giants gonna beat the Eagles once. I can guarantee that. Because I feel like the Giants team that we played was better than the Eagles team we played. The only difference was, I believe that we didn't play as good. But I think the Giants was a better team than the Eagles. I'm just being honest with you. Oh, the Saints. Oh, yeah, I thought they were both too. I thought they were both same record. Like, I'm going to keep it real. I honestly think the Giants as a team was better than the Eagles. I just think that the Dallas Cowboys, bro, we had 2 interceptions, bro, in the first half. 14 points. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that Giants team that we played, is probably the best team we played this season. Like, I'm just being all the way 100. I believe that the Giants team that we played is the best team we played. The Philadelphia Eagles, bro, listen to me, bro. Yes, we lost to them, but bro, like, we killed ourselves. Like, they didn't really beat us, bro. Like, our quarterback gave them 17 points and we couldn't make it back. My quarterback single-handed, well, no, he didn't give them the 3 points. Kellen Moore did that with that 4th and 1. But we literally, listen to me. They got an interception on the 34. They got an interception on the 42. They scored on both. It's 14 points, bro. The Eagles had to score 21 points altogether, they had to go less than 100 yards. Like, bro, like, that's why people be like, people are like, oh, yeah, you got to give the Eagles credit because you guys, when Lane Johnson went out, the game was different. I'm like, well, damn, when Dak Prescott got ruled out for the game, y'all should have knew the game was going to be different. And I'm going to tell you, for the most part, Jalen Hurts got shut down, bro. We killed that. The number one thing I was scared of him doing when we did that double smack, you know what I'm saying, and smacked him, he said turnovers are a part of the game. Yeah, they are, but they're not a part of the game when they're like 3-1 game. Listen, Jason and Floyd, I get it. Y'all are new to the show. You're going to show your intelligence by disagreeing with everything that West Coast is saying. This is what I'm going to tell y'all. Add something to the conversation. We get it. Hello, you guys know football. Add something to the conversation now. You know what I'm saying? Because I have these guys that just literally, like, they set it in their head. They're watching a guy and they're like, bro, this guy knows nothing about football. I got to know something, bro. Like, I got to know. I will even admit that you know something about football. Add it now. You know what I'm saying? Add it to the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Listen, the Dallas Cowboys, the number one thing that I thought that the Cowboys was gonna kill us with, him running the ball, the Cowboys stopped that. We couldn't stop the damn run from the freaking running back, man. That's what we couldn't stop. That's what we couldn't stop. It wasn't the quarterback, because after we sandwiched his ass, he cut that out. He was done with that. Jalen Hurts was like, yeah, bro, I'm done with that. Tell me CD didn't give up on the interception. You know, this is what I say about CD Lamb. CD Lamb needs a mentor. He needs a mentor. Like, CD Lamb needs a big brother. And there is just some things that he's going to have to learn on himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, CD Lamb needs a mentor. Like, he needs Amari Cooper. But guess what? You guys said that he was ready to be a number one. So these are kind of the yin and the yang of the decision you guys made. Like, you guys can't be saying that we don't need Amari Cooper and that CD Lamb is ready and then blame him for acting like a child at time. Like, he's young, bro. Like I told you guys, young players, you're gonna have to give some excuses because he's gonna have young players. He's gonna have young player moments. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's gonna have young player moments. So now you guys want to be mad at him. Like, you put a young guy at number one who was not really ready, And now you're mad at him when he does baby shit. Like, I don't think that's really fair. It's like all those folks that, you know what I'm saying, that wanted Randy Gregory. Then when he got tested dirty for weed, they're like, oh my God. Like, Ray, the mother one get tested, he tested positive at the combine. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even an excuse. I'm gonna tell you guys something. For y'all people, you guys know what an excuse is, right? You know what an excuse is? An excuse is the truth that you refuse to accept. Because think about this. What I just told you right now is the truth. It's the truth. You just don't want to accept it, though. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. CeeDee Lamb was not ready to take on this role, but he is trying to work. Like, he is ever so, like, I see him improving. It's the only thing I can ask from CeeDee Lamb right now. The reason why I can't hold him to the level of a number one, because I knew that he wasn't a number one to begin with. So then I would be doing him a disservice by holding him to a standard that I already knew that he wasn't. See, even though y'all are looking at him as a number one receiver, I never was. I was still looking at him as little old CeeDee Lamb. You know what I'm saying? And as long as he improves, that's the only thing I can really ask for. Because I never just thought he was a seed. I never just thought he was a number one receiver. I just never thought that. You know what I'm saying? So these tantrums and these little stupid stuff that you guys see every now and then, that is the offset of having a young dude, man. That's his life. That's what it is. You got to deal with it. He said, excuse is a lie, rap. No, an excuse is not a lie. An excuse is not a lie. And for an example, I didn't come. Listen, I committed to coming live every day at 10 a.m. Well, guess what? I couldn't. Why? Because they were drilling a big ass hole in my garage. It would have been loud as hell. Now, I came on here and told you guys, somebody could have said, West Coast, that's an excuse. Well, it is an excuse, but it's still the truth. I'm not lying to you. That's the truth. Now they're working upstairs. You know what I'm saying? So that's not like, that's why I say you guys like to say excuse. When you say that's an excuse, what you're saying is I don't accept. It's the truth, but I don't want to accept it. That's on you. You know what I'm saying? Does CeeDee Lamb have number one potential? Hell mother effing yes, he does. Hell yes, he does. Yes, he does. Yeah, he does. He do. He just don't got it right now. And guess what? I have to then put that back onto you guys, the fans, and say, are you okay with that? Because when West Coast was preaching he's not a number one, were you agreeing or were you disagreeing? If you were agreeing with West Coast when I was telling you, hey man, he's not a number one. If you was agreeing with him, then you got to give him some grace. You got to give him some grace. You got to. Can't crucify him. I legally can't crucify him because I said before he started I didn't believe he was there. So that would be foul of me to be like, oh, he's trash. He's not a number one. Well, bro, I knew he was a number one last week. 2 months ago. He says, you speaking facts about West Coast. Appreciate you. Hey man, it's my birthday. You already know I'm trying to get a new laptop. So make sure if y'all can hit that star button. The goal each day is to get to 1,000 stars. We at 2,700 right now. We cooking Dak Prescott style. We still sitting good at 4-2. Cowboys will win more games when Dak comes back. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Happy birthday. He said, whose birthday? Somebody else's birthday today? CeeDee has to stop dropping passes. Many cost games later. Listen to me. Don't talk to CeeDee Lamb. Don't talk about CeeDee Lamb dropping passes until Dak come back. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. I've seen where Cooper Rush has been putting these balls, and, bro, them balls is horrible, bro. Bro, he almost overthrew Ferguson, bro. Bro, Ferguson had to fully freaking extend to get that damn pass. And you know what pass I'm talking about. Bro, that shit was ridiculous, bro. Cooper Rush almost threw a tight end that was literally 12 feet in front of him. And he overthrew him by at least 4 feet, bro. That white boy, he had the stretch out there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I can't even get mad at them for dropping. Like, I can get mad at him for dropping the passes, but no, give me Dak back. He dropped some passes. I'll get on his ass then. I will. I'll get on his ass. So I'll get on him then. I promise you. If Dak come back, CD still dropping balls, for sure I'm gonna get on him. Y'all know I will. Tom, you know I have no problem. I was the first one that said, man, he is not no number one receiver if you don't get off the gas. That was me. That was West Coast. Shout out OG Donnell Wilson with the hat. He got, oh, I know he a deacon somewhere. He either a deacon or somebody's uncle. I could tell by the way he dressed. You know what I'm saying? He that uncle. You know the one that come here, man, come here. Yeah, take these couple dollars, you know what I'm saying? I see you doing good in school, you know what I'm saying? Take these couple dollars, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's that uncle right there, I can tell. He says facts, the ball was way too, man, like who the hell was you throwing it to, Coop? And then think about this, on the CD Lamb interception. That, oh my God, no, I'm not putting that on CD Lamb. That was a horrible ball. Nope, that was not on CD Lamb. Bubba, what's up? That was not on CD Lamb. Listen to me. I got to draw this up. That was not on CD Lamb. I know exactly what play you're talking about. Let me show you. We got to draw this up now. This is CD Lamb. First off, the defense is in a cover 3. So you got your free safety right here, strong safety right here, CB. That's what they're in right now. Cooper Rush sees this. They run a back 8. They run a route that is designed to get him. Because you got to think, in cover 3, you don't want to throw this over here. You want to know why? Because this free safety has all this. Free safety has all this. And really all this, keep it real. If you want to be technical. Free safety is all that. Because the rule of thumb is the free safety is deepest man deep. Write that in the comment box. Deepest man deep. You got to be deepest man deep. What does that mean? Does anybody know what that means? What does deepest man deep mean? It's a very simple term. It explains itself. What does deepest man deep mean? That means you got to always be behind the deepest man. If the wide receiver is deep, you got to be deeper. That's what that means. Oh, snaps. Shout out to Lakia Carr for the 3,000 stocks. Oh, whoa. Appreciate you, Auntie. What does deepest man deep means? Appreciate you, Christian. That means you have to be, my rule of thumb in my defense is 2 yards. You need to be at least 2 yards behind however deep he is. If he goes 50 yards, you need to go 52. If he goes 60 yards, you need to be 62 yards. If he goes 65 yards, you need to be 66. If he runs 17, you got to run 8 and 19. You need to be 2 yards behind him, right? So listen to me. If he has all this and he's playing deepest man deep, and remember, there's only one safety. There's only one. You're in cover 3. Where should the ball be going? The ball, Cooper Rush should know this. The ball should be over here, bruh. Let me show you. Ball should be over here, bruh. My birthday is on the 24th, y'all. Y'all know that, right? Appreciate you, though. I love y'all, though. Love you. My birthday's on the 24th. But look at this. This is where this is supposed to be. This is where this is supposed to be. Quarterback, no matter what, you don't throw the ball in the middle of the field. The defense predicates that no matter what, you don't throw the ball in the middle of the field. No matter what, you don't throw the ball in the middle of the field. Because there is a guy that is standing here looking for the ball. You want to throw the ball on the sidelines. Why? Because it's one-on-one. Even if he doesn't catch it, you know where the ball goes? Off the page. If CD don't catch it, you know where the ball goes? Over here, off the page somewhere. But no matter what, you don't throw it here. This mother effer threw the ball right here. You know what CD Lamb had to do? CeeDee Lamb had to do this. That's what CeeDee Lamb did. CeeDee Lamb is supposed to be running a back eight where he's going to go run. As soon as he get on the corner, he's going to hit the back and go up. That's what he's supposed to be doing. But he can't. Why? Because he sees the ball, man. He sees the ball going in the middle of the field. So what does he do? He break on his route. Like CeeDee Lamb actually tried to do, he actually did something. He actually did a good thing. He just couldn't do it. He just couldn't get there. Like CeeDee Lamb was more of a DB. That ball was a bad, or you throw a seam route. I don't want Super Rush throwing no seam. I don't want Cooper throwing no seam. He don't got the precision to do that. Because they got to be quick, and it has to be as soon as that window opens. Boom, ball has to drop. I haven't seen that he can do that. But that's what happened on that interception. And that's, I'm going to tell you, even if he gets hit, it doesn't matter. You still throw the ball to the sidelines. It doesn't matter if he got hit. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He didn't get hit enough that stopped him from throwing the ball 40 yards. The ball still traveled 40 yards. How hard did he get hit, bro? How hard? Like, when that ball came out, it should have went out of bounds. Like, even if he got hit, it should have been getting hit out of bounds. Like, he should have got hit, and the ball should have been, at worst case scenario, he should have got hit, and it should have went like this. But there's no way it should have went 40 yards in the middle of the field. No way. He was throwing the ball to the wrong place, bro. That's just what it is. Like, he was throwing, he either didn't know the coverage or something. Like, that's just real. He says, facts. I've seen Dak overthrown Lamb or Gallup plenty of times. Yes, you have. You have. But you've also seen him do that 37 times on touchdowns, too. Like, I've seen Tom Brady lose Super Bowls, but I haven't seen him lose as many times as I win. You guys see the stuff that people point out? Oh, yeah, but I've seen Dak overthrow guys all the time. No, you haven't. You ain't seen Dak throw guys overtime all the time. Because if Dak was always throwing guys, how does he throw? Dak has thrown more touchdowns in a season than Troy Aikman and Tony Romo. That's just real. Tony Romo never threw 37 touchdowns in a season. Troy Aikman never did that. Aaron Rodgers did it. Like, I've seen Dak do it. Yeah, you have seen Dak do it. You have. Just like I've seen Tom Brady lose Super Bowls. But I haven't seen Tom Brady lose Super Bowls as much as I've seen him win Super Bowls. So what are we going to focus on? The 2 losses or the 7 wins? Hell out of here, bro. He says, just admit Philly was better. Philly is a better team than the Dallas Cowboys when Dak doesn't play. Floyd, it's not going to work out. Goodbye. It's all good. Floyd, I encourage you to go start your own live feed, bro, because it's all good, bro. But it's not working out here. Goodbye. Brady is trashed. Wow. I will admit that Philadelphia is, I just blocked 2 Cowboy fans and left the damn Philadelphia Eagles fan in here. That's crazy, right? I will admit that the Dallas Cowboys are not, that Philadelphia is better than the Dallas Cowboys when Cooper Rush is starting. Yes, I will. I will definitely agree with that. I agree with that. Unfortunately, you guys, I have to agree with that. I will admit this, you guys. I will admit this. When Cooper Rush plays and starts for the Dallas Cowboys, the Philadelphia Eagles are a better team than us. I admit. You know what I'm saying? What is your solution for wide receiver number 1? CeeDee Lamb and get your real quarterback back, and you'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? It's too late now. You've already committed to CeeDee Lamb. It's too late. It's too late. Like, CeeDee Lamb is, you just gonna have to grow with these. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to grow with this. It's too late, bro. Like, you can't go back on what you said. Like, it's too late. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's you know what I mean? It's too late. So there is no going and go getting the veteran blah. Nah, it's too late for that. Now you gotta hope that Dak comes back, and Dak is the mentor. Dak is the leader that you need. He's just not a wide receiver. Appreciate you, Benjamin. You know what I'm saying? Cowboys, I don't think the Cowboys, y'all like to say Cowboys got outcoached. We didn't get outcoached, bruh. Like, I wish, like, they didn't get outcoached. Like, their coach didn't do nothing special, bruh. They went for it on fourth and one 4 times, and they did a quarterback sneak all 4 times. The Philadelphia Eagles did not outcoach us, y'all. I think y'all like repeating these terms y'all like hearing on ESPN. They did not outcoach us. They literally scored off of 3 turnovers. Like, what don't y'all understand? Like, you score on 3 turnovers. And then we went for it on 4th and 1 on the 34. That ain't really, it don't really take a rocket science. That ain't out coaching, bro. They just took advantage. Like, their coach didn't do nothing special. They could barely score in the second half. Then their defense gave up how many points in the second half? How many points did the Eagles give up in the second half? Like, to be honest with you, the Eagles really got out coached because, bro, we adjusted. They did not. We really out coached them. We just could not make up for the dumb mistakes, bro. We couldn't make up for the dumb mistakes. And think about this. Even with 3 interceptions, the score at one point was 20-17. 10 penalties. And they couldn't blow us. Listen to me. 10 penalties, 3 turnovers, and the team went for a 4th and 1 and did not get it on the 34. And you only beat us by 9. Bro, if that happens to Dak, Dak is dropping 50 points on y'all. If you give them same situations, Dak is dropping 50 points on them dudes, bro. Listen to me. Parsons was not getting messed. Listen, y'all just be, I swear, man, I really wish y'all would lead the football talk to the folks who know football. Parsons was not getting nothing on RPO. The only thing that was happening on the RPO with Parsons is he did not have support. To stop an RPO, you need 2 guys. Because remember, it's 2-on-1. You have a quarterback with a possible pitch pass to another person. So what they were doing is they were running the ball like, another example. This is Micah. This is Micah chasing the quarterback, line and line, right? If Micah takes him, you know what happens? He pitches the ball to him. If Micah takes him, guess what? He pitches the ball to him. The only way to stop an RPO is with support. And he didn't have any. You want to know why? Because LVE is trash. That came out of a place of hurt. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. You need another guy, bro. You need another linebacker. Because when you take him, who's going to take him? The problem with Parsons is he had too many of these situations in a game where he had to literally take on the RPO and the pitch. That's not freaking football, bro. Football is a team sport last time I checked. Like, last time I checked, football was a team sport. Like, that's exactly what you want the RPO to do. You want the guy on the end to have to make a decision. And they did that like 14 times. Like, my mama was like, why is he running so slow? I don't know. The only way to stop an RPO is with 2 guys because it's a 2-on-1 play. Bro, there's nobody good enough to stop an RPO. Unless you're just going to tackle both dudes at the same time. That's the only way you can stop an RPO is hit both dudes at the same time. Like, that's the only thing you can really do. Hit the guy with the ball. And you know what you're taught? You're taught to get the go ball. But the only problem is as soon as you go ball, he pitches it. And guess what they see you doing? Hitting the wrong person while the ball's going over there where you should have had help. It's just it's impossible to stop an RPO by yourself. It's just impossible. It's impossible. You know what I'm saying? So you should have had another a linebacker, a safety, somebody. You should have had somebody. But one guy can't stop an RPO. That's impossible. And listen to me, as an offense, that's what I'm trying to do to you. I want you to believe that you can stop the RPO with one guy because I'm just going to pitch the ball or keep it every time. You know what I'm saying? What's the word on Damon Clark, bro? He's not going to contribute this year. I believe if he plays any snaps this year, praise God. But I don't think Damon Clark is going to help too much this year. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, I do have a video. I do have something I want to talk about and y'all about to get mad at me when I say this, man. But I got to talk about this. I need y'all to hit that share button real quick too, because I need to talk about this. We need to trade Dorrance Armstrong. Let me tell y'all this right now. We need to trade Dorrance Armstrong for a middle linebacker, a guard, a center, one of those three positions. We need to trade Dorrance Armstrong. I'm going to be honest with you. And I know you guys are like, oh my God, West Coast is freaking tripping. Listen to me, y'all. I love Dorrance. I love him. But Dorrance Armstrong right now is on pace to get 15 sacks for the Dallas Cowboys. And he is on pace to make $5 million next year. I'm going to tell you this right now. Dorrance Armstrong, and listen to me. For all y'all folks that instantly said, hell nah, that let me know that you listen like my kids. You listen to react, not actually to respond. I need you guys to actually listen to respond. Okay? Before you say I'm tripping and all this other stuff, I need you guys to listen to respond. Don't listen to react, because I haven't even given you my reason and you guys are already saying you're tripping. So why don't you guys give me a chance to explain myself? Then you can say that I'm tripping. Okay? Give me that opportunity. Can we do that? All right, so this is why I believe you need to trade him. First off, the reason why you need to trade him is because your defensive end can handle it. If Dorrance Armstrong right now got traded, who would take his place? I don't know. How about Sam Williams? How about Dante Fowler? How about Chauncey Golston, who got a sack this week? Like, I can name 3 dudes that could slide into this opportunity. Now, I'm going to tell you something else. I like Dorrance Armstrong, but out of 5 of his sacks, 4 of his sacks were because of opposite side pressure. Opposite side pressure. Me and Boss Cowboy looked through this. We went through it. Boss Cowboy, listen, some of y'all gonna be saying this West Coast is so dumb. He don't care what. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna go listen to Boss Cowboy. And he gonna say the exact same thing. You wanna know why? Because I made him, I called Boss Cowboy and I ran this whole thing through him. I ran this whole shenanigan. He looked at it. Bruh, 4 of Dorrance Armstrong's sacks are because of outside pressure, bruh. Now, what does that mean? That means that 4 of the sacks he got was because of pressure of someone else. Now, guess what? Football's a team sport. Praise God. Because he could have not tackled him. He could have missed the tackle. But the question you got to ask is, so if he got 4 out of 5 sacks because of that, what happens if I just put somebody else there? Do you think they would get those 4 or 5 sacks? Because the thing about this, Randy Gregory also got 7, 8 sacks playing on the opposite side of DeMarcus Lawrence. Taco Charleston, who didn't have a good career, had his best season on the opposite side of DeMarcus Lawrence. Robert Quinn got 11 sacks on the opposite side of DeMarcus Lawrence. I just feel like people play on the opposite side of DeMarcus Lawrence and get a gang of sacks. I just feel like I feel like people tend, and think about this. What side does Micah rush primarily on? The side of DeMarcus Lawrence. So some of these guys are benefiting. You want to know why? Because they're freaking double teaming Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence. So you have a one tap on Dorrance Armstrong, and he's winning. So the question is this: can somebody else do that? And if someone else can do that, you need to sell Dorrance Armstrong to one of these teams that don't know he's getting sacks like that. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. If Dorrance Armstrong can get, listen, if he can get, he has 5 sacks now. If he gets 2 more sacks right now, bro, he is not playing for $5 million next year. Dorrance Armstrong next year will be on a 1-year deal for $5 million. Bro, if he gets 7 and up sacks, he's not playing on that. I wouldn't play on that. Why would you play on that? Bro, you got dudes getting 10 sacks that's making $15 million a year. If you were Dorrance Armstrong, there's no way in hell I'm playing on that next year. I'm not. Why not play Fowler and Barr? Because they're old as hell. Did I also mention that Dorrance Armstrong is 25? Listen to me, you guys. In order to get something good, you're going to have to trade something that you like. That's just life, y'all. Don't nobody want Anthony Barr. That's why he was a free agent. Don't nobody want no goddamn Dante Fowler. That's why he was a free agent. You can't trade free agents. Them dudes was free agent size. And then Sam Williams is a rookie. There's no way in hell you're trading him. You got 4 years on him. Like, listen to me. You need a guard more than you need Dorrance Armstrong. You need a middle linebacker more than you need Dorrance Armstrong. And guess what? I like Dorrance Armstrong. He says, ain't this the guy who said Jalen Hurts is a running back? Yes, he is a running back. That's why he had more running yards than he has more running touchdowns than he has throwing touchdowns. No lacking G's. Just because you on the street every day don't mean you know football. I don't care about that. You probably a real dude in your hood, but you don't know nothing about football. Yes, I'm that guy. You guys need to figure out, what do you need more? Because guess what? If Dorrance Armstrong get them sacks, somebody else will. Somebody else will. Because every single year, somebody plays on the opposite side of DeMarcus Lawrence and they eat. Bruh, if Dorrance Armstrong can get 2 more sacks, he's going to have 7 sacks before the trade deadline. I want to know. Listen, just pause for a minute. What would you want for Dorrance Armstrong? Other teams know that point. No, they don't, Brandon. Slap yourself. No, they don't. If that was the case, they wouldn't have traded for Jadeveon Clowney. Bruh, slap yourself. Other teams don't know that. Other teams don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. They don't. He says, you can wear football gear. Oh, well, okay, don't worry. No lacking, G's. Didn't work out. Goodbye. Hope it works out on your mixtape, though, bruh. He says, you be talking. What did I say yesterday was some BS? It's never some BS. It's just something you didn't agree with. Appreciate you, my boy. Questions. What do y'all think? Hell, you know what's funny? They said something true. Denver didn't realize that. What would you want for Dorrance Armstrong? I would want a middle linebacker, bro. Listen, I would, if you trade him for Raekwon Smith, that's all I'm getting, because Raekwon Smith is only an 11-game contract. He's on an 11-game contract. Y'all got to remember that about Raekwon Smith. 11-game. He's on an 11-game contract. He's on an 11-game contract. What would I trade him for? He says, dude smoking rocks he's needing on this team, especially in the pass block. That trade Zeke, dude smoking rocks. Oh, absolutely. I believe Philly will sweep y'all. Well, Denny, there's no reason to be watching our show then. And you said y'all. That means you're not a Cowboy fan. Goodbye. What would you guys trade him for? And I like Dorrance Armstrong. I just know that Dorrance Armstrong is about to run it up, and he's not about to play for $5 million next year. He's not going to play for no $5 million next year. So what would you guys be looking for in return? Because guess what, guys? You're never going to trade a guy that you don't want, because if you don't want him, nobody else wants him. Anybody that you trade for, that you trade away, is going to be a player that you feel brings value. That's why you're trading him. I don't want picks, man. You want to know why? Because a pick cannot help me this year. Appreciate you, funny man. What would you trade him for? What would I trade him for? I would trade him. Listen to me. He's 25 years old. And think about this. He is on a contract that's literally you basically got him on next year's contract deal too. So at 25 years old, they're gonna have to re-sign him because Dorrance Armstrong's not gonna play for $5 million next year. Like, think about this: the Cowboys gave Keanu Neal $5 million. Appreciate you, Ted. Yeah, I'm not trading for no picks. I need something this year because Dorrance Armstrong is helping me this year. I like Roquan Smith, but you guys got to understand two reasons why I don't think it'll happen. He's on an 11-game contract right now. 11 game. He's on his 5th-year option, and he only has 11 games on that contract. So think about this. Even if you traded for Roquan Smith and you can't play, that means 10 games. Because theoretically, he ain't going to play for you this week, even if you traded him for today. So listen, Roquan Smith, I like him too, but he only has 11 games on his contract. It's not a fair change, man. And you know he's not going to re-sign with Chicago next year. It's not a fair trade. Like for 11 games, 10 games, bro, I'll give up like a fourth. But think about this. You're going to be renting him for 11 games because I know for a fact there's no way in hell the Dallas Cowboys are going to play him. We don't do that. We don't do that type of stuff. You wish in your dreams Niners will trade him. Fred Warner would be they're never going to trade him. They just paid him. And he's balling. They're never going to trade him. No. 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 Darius Lillard. Eric Kendricks. Somebody says I wouldn't trade him. I would look for position in draft. No, thank you. No, thank you on the draft. The draft is in April. Like, the draft is in April. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't really care if what the Cowboys are gonna do. We're talking about what the Cowboys should do. The answer is on the team play Williams more. Who is Williams? Who's Williams at linebacker? Williams who? Sam Williams? Man, are you kidding? Listen, man, y'all need to get off the gas, bro. Sam Williams is not ready to be no damn middle linebacker. He didn't even get drafted as a middle linebacker. Sam Williams is an edge rusher. Sam Williams is the reason why I'm okay with trading Dorrance Armstrong. That don't make no sense. We're talking about middle linebacker. Sam Williams is not no middle linebacker. Like, you know what I mean? Sam Williams is the reason why I'm okay with trading Dorrance Armstrong. Because they play the same position. But he is not no middle linebacker at all. No draft picks. We want a pro football player, and it would be great if we get someone with control. Facts. You can damn put anybody right there when you got Parsons and Lawrence out there. Not really, because we got anybody out there right now, and it's not working. Nope. I don't know what the word elite means. So, Brandon, you got to explain to me. I don't know what the word elite means. I never answer questions with the word elite. I don't know what that means. What is an elite linebacker? What does that mean? I don't like answering questions with the word elite or, you know what I'm saying? Because there's no measurement off of it. You know what I'm saying? There's no measurement. There's no measurement off of what the word elite. Hey, you guys, we about to, hey, YouTube, man, we got 33 likes on YouTube. I need you guys to go hit that like button on YouTube. If you're on Facebook and you haven't followed me on YouTube, please go over to YouTube, type in West Coast Cowboy, give your boy a follow, please. Brandon, why would we have one of the best edge rushers in the league at linebacker? Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Micah Parsons don't need to play linebacker. That's not his strength. His strength is rushing the passer. You want Micah Parsons doing what Micah Parsons does best, and that is getting after the quarterback. What's up, Jonathan Ray Roy? I hope I made a good impression on you, sir. I hope I earned the right for you to come back and burn your battery listening to West Coast. Devin White. I don't think they interested in no defensive end though. Trade Armstrong. I like the deal. Great thought. We never thought of this. This is effing genius. We were on the same about Gallup last year, and people thought we were crazy, but it would have been a smart move. Yeah, it would have. Yeah, it would have. I just feel like this. You guys know how much the NFL loves sacks. And think about this. Right now, Dorrance Armstrong technically has gotten a sack in every game because he has 5 sacks in 6 games. You know what I'm saying? You could easily sell that to an organization. And an organization, you know what they're going to also say is he'll probably get more sacks here. Why? Because we don't have a Micah Parsons. And I'm going to tell you this right now, Dorrance Armstrong wouldn't mind being traded either. Want to know why? Because currently he's not starting. He's a rotation. Yes, he starts first, but he's not playing the whole game. If Dorrance Armstrong was on another team, he would play more. He would play more. But the reason why he doesn't play as much as his talents exceeds him is because we have guys like Chauncey Golston. We have guys like, what's the other boy y'all just said? Sam Williams, Dante Fowler. You have all these guys that got to play too and who are actually playing good. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, if you guys love all the guys behind Dorrance, then guess what? Y'all need to be prepared for the fact that, listen, the Cowboys are going to try. Listen, next year, the Cowboys are going to try to make that boy about to go try to get 15 sacks this year. And then the Cowboys are going to say some stupid stuff like, okay, we think you should play on that contract. And he's going to say, hell no, I'm not playing no sack. I'm not paying for no $5 million. You gave Keanu O'Neal $5 million to pretend to be a linebacker. Think about that. We gave Keanu O'Neal had never played linebacker for a season in his life. And we gave him $5 million to pretend to be a linebacker last year. And I told y'all that wasn't going to work. Right? Guess where Keanu O'Neal was at the playoff game? On the sidelines, in his jersey, in his T-shirt. Because that boy did not play in that playoff game. And you gave him $5 million, and now you expect a dude that's going to probably have 8-9 sacks to go play for $5 million. When DeMarcus Lawrence is probably, listen, think about this. He's going to have the same amount of sacks as DeMarcus Lawrence, if not more. And DeMarcus Lawrence make $10 million. Think about that. That's what's going to kill you. Because he's going to have the same amount of sacks as a DeMarcus Lawrence, and DeMarcus Lawrence is making $10 million. And DeMarcus Lawrence is balling. But imagine, what if he gets the same amount or more than DeMarcus Lawrence? Bro, there's no way DeMarcus Lawrence would tell him, bro, don't play. Don't play. But you got to get paid, man. You gave this team 10 sacks last year. They're going to give you $5 million. And then you got to wait a whole nother year to get paid? No. Bro, hold out. Worst case scenario, what? You don't get made $5 million, but you get released. So what? Then you can go get paid anyway. You're not going to repay. Dorrance Armstrong is not going to get a contract again in Dallas. He's not. So you need to use the value that you've created in him and go fix your team. That's what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? All right, man, I'm out of here, man. He says, you think a DT would happen like Vita Vea? Yeah, but they ain't trading him. No, honestly, a big D our D tackles are actually playing okay. You need a linebacker more than a D tackle. Yes, they cleared Dak yesterday. We don't really need no corners. We're pretty good in corners. We're good at corner. And Diggs has no contract after this season, so there's no way you're trading for a corner knowing that you have to pay Trevon Diggs next year. They're not going to do that. And Dorrance Armstrong plays special teams. That's a good thing. Man, I hope they think in this way. I hope they are too. I love Dorrance Armstrong. I don't want nobody to think I don't value him as a player, but I value him so much that I believe that he can help my team get better. And the only way he's going to do that is by not being on the team. Philip, he says, we need a quarterback. Philip, you're an idiot. I love you, but you're an idiot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Well, unless you're talking about Cooper Rush. I apologize because I forgot he was talking about Cooper Rush. You're right. We do have a new quarterback. His name's Dak. Run stop minor linebacker, yes, but they do have the mini sacks because Parsons and Lawrence be real with the two out of there. Yes, but that's why you got to sell them. That's why you got to sell them. You know what I'm saying? All y'all folks that think Dak is trash, don't be saluting. Don't be happy when he starts scoring this week. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that, bro. I don't hear none of that, bro. I'm so disappointed in the Dallas Cowboy Nation how y'all treated your quarterback. Yeah, I'm so disappointed, bro. Like y'all really disappointed me, man. Like I am disappointed with how you guys treated your quarterback. Like I'm truly disappointed on how y'all treated him, bro. You know what I'm saying? He says, so you don't get rid of Armstrong for the sake of a middle linebacker. Lawrence is getting older. Are you going to pay Armstrong? I'm not going to pay Armstrong, and Demarcus Lawrence is paid for the next 3 years. So what if he's getting older? Everybody gets older. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? So is Chauncey Golston. So is Sam Williams. That's real. He Dookie Water, and I love my boys. Well, Eric, bye. That's just a man just trying to get some attention. Because his wife don't give him enough. Got a guy whose wife don't give him enough content. Don't give him enough attention. That's all that is, man. Like if you one of those people that really think that Dak is trash, bro, I don't want you listening to my content. Like I don't really care, bro. Like I have businesses that preclude that I do not have to be on here begging folks to watch my content. Like that is the greatness about having a job when you get having that own, you know what I'm saying? Like I own my own business when I get off this. I'm gonna take this shirt off and put a whole nother shirt on. And they got my name on it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want you listening to my content. If you really feel that way about Dak, I don't want that stupidity. I don't want you. I really don't want you watching my content. It's like, Brad, like you got to be careful of the people you hang around. Like, you know how your parents be like, no, you can't hang around with them. Why? Because they stupid. You start acting like them. I don't, you know what I'm saying? All these white guys too. Look at them. Another one. There you go. Hey, I'm just pointing it out. That's all I'm saying. I'm just pointing it out. That's all I'm saying. Three of them, for real. And they be so aggressive. Oh, he's dookie. He's a shit. Like, what? He has more wins than losses, and that's how you feel, and you're a Cowboy fan? Yeah, there's some more than that, bro. There's a little bit more than that, if you know what I'm saying? You telling me Dak played that bad in 2 quarters of football that he's dookie? He's shit? Nah, bro. There's a little bit more than that. There's a little bit more than that. There's a little bit more than that. There's a little bit more there than we want to admit, and it's all good. I'm gonna just block you. You ain't gotta admit it. You know what I'm saying? Funny how the haters come in and follow you and watch your content. Hey, man, you know, they be like that. A lot of them ain't even Eagles fans. A lot of them is really Cowboy fans. Keep it real. Like, I got Eagles fans watching the show right now that didn't get blocked. They like, hey, fly, Eagles, fly. I'm like, hey, I ain't tripping. There's a dude that puts fly, Eagles, fly like every 5 minutes. Like, I'm not tripping, bro. He says, I swear these guys are, hey, listen, some of them are. Some of them are. Hey, Tybon, your facts. Tybon says, how is it fair? That was a good point. But it's already gone. Dak is going to come back and light him up. They proved we America's team using us to having a detailed quarterback. I swear these guys, some of them do be. Some of them do be. Dak is a great quarterback. He can't be perfect all the time. Yes. Which makes zero sense why we are watching the Cowboy show. Facts. Let's be real. Philly exposed Parsons. Philly didn't expose Parsons. What are you talking about? Philly put Parsons, like, how do you expose somebody, bro? Like, oh my God. Why did I read that comment? That's a guy who watches fantasy football. That's a guy who, so why didn't the Giants expose him? Because he didn't have a sack versus the Giants either. He exposed them. They'd been an RPO, bro. They were running RPO the whole game. You can't, like, it's kind of hard to sack someone when RPO. So he exposed Micah Parsons, but they couldn't expose Dorrance Armstrong, who got a sack? You're weird, bro. I like you. You lie a lot. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm out of here, man. You already know what it is. Never look down to the stars up, peace. He says because the Giants don't have Lane Johnson didn't play after the second half. What are you talking about, bro? Blade, are you a guy who just comes on the show and just talks randomly? Lane Johnson got out. He was out in that game, bro. Like, oh, come on, bro. Craziness, crazy. Lane Johnson didn't even play in the whole second half, bro. Facts. That's a fact. He left in the end of the second quarter. He's like, damn, I didn't know that. No, you didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? But yo, man, I'm out of here, man. I love y'all unless you're an Eagles fan and you already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Never look down because the stars up. Peace. Latia, you did. Inbox me.